Hi, this is Pete Lyons with Let's Play Salesforce, and in tonight's tutorial video, we're going to be talking a little bit about recipes. But before we can do that, we're going to need to roll back to a previous version of Pete.
So what is a recipe without its ingredients? Well, it's just a list of things now, isn't it? So my ingredients here, I'm using 1 kilo of Caputo double-aught pizza flour. And it's not necessarily important to get imported Italian flour. You could use all-purpose flour if you hate your guests. Now I'm using wildflower honey. If you're in a pinch, you could also use sugar, and if you have vegans, you can use agave nectar, but you want to use about 1.5 tablespoons of that, and then an equal amount of olive oil, and then 2 packets of Fleischmann's active dry yeast, or if you're measuring it, it's going to be as well 1.5 tablespoons, and just a little bit of salt. And then for water, you're going to want to use just a hair under 2 cups of water. You're going to want this water to be around bath water temp, 110 degrees. So once we get to phase 2 of this recipe implementation, we're actually going to need a completely different set of ingredients. I've also got some basil pesto, a jar of pizza sauce. Both of these you could make from scratch, but prefab is great. If there's a pre-existing template that's going to act as an accelerator, you might as well leverage it. I mean, it's good quality stuff. That's really what counts at the end of the day, not how much time you took to make it yourself from scratch. Then I got a stick of margarita pepperoni, a couple of balls of hand-pulled smoked mozzarella. So then I've also got some Parmigiano Reggiano to finish it off. And the most important ingredient at this point is also fresh basil. But if you've been watching my channel for any degree of time, you know that in Buffalo it's always winter, and so the basil in my garden is very much dead and out of season. So we had to, find a workaround and do what we had to. So we're using a little bit of fresh geranium instead. What, you guys thought this was going to be a video about Einstein analytics recipes? I don't recall making any such promise. In fact, I don't recall saying what we were making at all at any point in this video.